we have any star 800s in here? Raise your hand. Y'all can stand up. We'll give you a little hand. Okay, and then bronze. Bronze would annualize, if you have bronze every single week of the year, about 20,000 a year. Do we have any bronze in the room? Please stand. Back here in the back hall. All right, then we have silver, which if you hit it every week would be about 30. All right, okay, this is what's so cool is gold, and it's right here. You hit gold, you qualify for a free gold cruise. We have 3 to 4 of these qualifying at least, maybe more, daily, weekly. It's growing so fast. We have a cruise that's taken off in May. It's free for all of those who qualify for that. We want a bunch of you on that cruise ship. There's not one person in here that can't go. And it's so much fun to go on a trip with your friends. So start writing a list of friends. Who can you help get to gold? Is there any golds in here? Please stand if you're a gold. All right, then platinum. Do we have any platinums in the room? Yeah, do we have platinum? All right.
Taking applications.
Pearl?
There's no pearls.
Okay, then
No one wants to have
sapphire,
pearl.
ruby, we're just moving on. So you can see, this is what excites me about this room, is these people are just getting started. Here we are right here, and we're just down here at the ranks, which is so exciting to see where it goes, because there'll be a day, this whole room will just be diamonds in the room. And when you hit diamond, you get to go on a free trip as well. We're going to Hawaii, so we're going to do that every single year. At Black Diamond, they like to do like an exotic trip somewhere. Anyone want to go to Santorini, Greece? Has that been on your list? That honestly is number 1 on my bucket list, and we're going in June, and I cannot wait. That's what's so cool, because you can sit around and dream of places, and Paseo is going to take you there if you just get out of your comfort zone and you're willing to get out there and share. And of course, we have Diamond, Charlie and Debbie Cal that are in here. And one thing to note about them, when I did sign up in this industry, a stay-at-home mom from Tulsa, I went out and just did what I knew to do. I just kind of plugged into what the information I could find. I drove 5 hours to go to a meeting to learn from a guy because I knew nothing. He had made 130 million, a bunch in the industry. I had made $1,000 in the industry, and I had a marketing degree. He didn't graduate high school, so part of me sat there and goes, "Oh, I can redevelop this and make more than he did." And I thought, wait a minute, he's made 120 million. I've made $1,000. I might want to listen to him. And I remember sitting there, there was 15 people in the room, so the room was huge, tons of empty chairs. He probably thought the meeting was a bust. I was standing on the front row. He said, "I'm going to help 10 people become millionaires this year." I'm screaming, "Pick me, pick me." He's like, "It's not a pick me contest. You actually have to work at it." And I said, "Hey," he fired up that room so much. I'm like, "Can you come to Tulsa to do a meeting?" He said, "I tell you what, you get 50 people in your team, I'll come to Tulsa." And so I said, "Great." So I called him the next week. I said, "Hey, I've got 50 people. And I signed up 9 people on the way home. I was so fired up. And I said, "I got 50. And he goes, "Did I say 50? How about 100? And some people would be mad, but I was like, 100 people in front of them would even be better. So I called him a couple weeks later and said, "I have 100. He said, "Oh, I'm going to send my friends Charlie and Debbie Calvin." That was the first time that I got to meet them, and we have been attached to them ever since. You just need to find that person in your upline that you can relate to. Hold on tight. They know what they're doing. They've taught the system, the same system that we're teaching, and we're just getting started.
How many of you, this makes sense, and you're like, I really want to make this happen? Can I give you the best advice? I mean, and I'm dead serious about this. Latch on to them. Go get with them afterwards.
They want to help.
I know everyone's going to line up, hopefully, and say, "Hey, we want to do this." Call them, talk to them. We have the Paseo Action Plan is the part of the system. But I want to tell you this. They know what they're doing, and they know how to get people there. We said 188. They helped over 220 people become millionaires. Guys, they know what they're doing. They're right here. They're mobile. They're willing to help. You guys just got to go to them and say, "Teach us, show us." And they're going to teach you a duplicatable system, that Paseo Action Plan, and they're going to show you. And here's the best part about it. They're willing to do it. And all you got to do is pick up the phone, call some friends, and then say, "Hey, Charlie, Debbie, you ready for a 3-way call? I want to put you on it." And then let them do the work for you. And you can start blowing through these ranks. I promise you. I want you to know that if I lived in Florida, if they told me to fetch, I would fetch. I would do whatever they told me to do because I wanted this so bad. And that's what you do, guys. It's follow the leader. And then we got an amazing cause. And You know, I love this about Dallin. When we were putting this company together, and he's a praying man, he's a Christian man, we were sitting there talking to him, and he kept saying to Holly, I pray for me that I can find the right cause, And it took him a long time. He knew he would find it. And the company had already had a soft launch for 6 months before he even came up with this. And the story of how we partner with Hearts and Hands for Humanity, if you didn't believe in God after hearing this story, you probably never will. But it's crazy how this came about, and now we're drilling wells in Africa. And in just 18 months, we have 70,000 kids and families in Africa that are now drinking fresh water for the first time in their village.
So they
And
love
that's
the
huge.
SAO.
Yeah, so we have an amazing cause.
And how do you get started? It's easy as 1, 2, 3 for those that are guests. And as you're talking to people, you're going to enroll. It's $49.95 to get started. You're going to get an amazing thing on our app, the SAO app. Everything's right here at your fingertips. Someone calls you and says, hey, Holly, what's in the sleep? I can text it to them. Tell me how liposomes work. I can text them a video. Tell me about the founders. I can text them a video. Everything's right here. I just got to be great at pointing to the tools. And then you're going to pick the pack that makes sense to you. All the guests got a little guest pack. Make sure you keep these in stock so that you can give them to people. And it shows all the different packages in here. Those who are looking to build a business, I automatically go to the builder pack. Why? You need product for yourself, because you want to be a product of the product, but you also need product that you can share and get on the street. So do what makes sense. Push yourself a little bit. But there may be people who are just looking to use the product, and that's wonderful. We want as many people to be product of the product. So enroll, you're going to place an appropriate initial order.
And then you're going to get where the product comes to you every single month, and you're going to have the happy delivery man like this.
He's so happy.
And it just basically is your product you're going to consume every month. Buy a little extra every now and then so you can have product to be placing with people. Holly put it perfect. Every time we sign somebody up, no matter what they buy, we're giving them right then, as soon as they leave our house or as soon as we go meet with them, everything they just bought, one of each, and then when their product arrives, they give us some of theirs back. We don't want them waiting 5-6 days for their product to show up.
And then we talked about the Star Maker. You get signed up. Your first goal is to get someone on your left and someone on your right. You're a star. Now you're going to help them do their thing. It's Metcalfe's Law. 2 becomes 4, and 8, 16, 32, 64. That's how the business grows. I did it. I added my numbers. I took my neuro.
The other night she goes, 2 becomes 4, becomes 6, becomes 8, becomes 12.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. So we talked about the support we have, guys, through the app, through third-party validation. We're already in a Barnes & Nobles and Targets and all that with a magazine.
Get on Facebook. Join our Facebook lead page. Make sure you're joining that.
And guys, we've got everything. Everything has been done. And when I talk about this, we're done here. But as I tell you, trust, you don't know who we are, so trust is easily thrown around, but I can tell you this, having been in the industry now for 13 and a half years, I've seen all sorts of companies. I've met with owners from a bunch of different companies. I've never seen a company that has put someone in a position to win in such a short period of time. There are people that come to us. There's actually people in this room that have come to us and looked at a lot of companies and cannot believe our company is only 18 months old and has the app that we have, the back office that we have, the sales funnel system called V-Igniter that we have that helps you find things online, or people online, customers online. We are so in a position to win that, again, it's as simple as, it really is as simple as 1, 2, 3, and you just do that over and over again. So, hey, we're glad you came. However, there is something else Holly's going to tell you about.
So there's a regional event coming up. What that means, it's a teaching and training. Many of y'all are just getting started. You've been in and you need a refresher, and or you want to see Dallin and Carrie Larson, the founders, and Daniel Piku. They're all coming to Orlando on March 16th. That's from 1 to 5 for the main event, so you can go to viseo.com and purchase your ticket. But what's cool in this was Tony Tate's idea, and I love it. From 12 to 12:45, we're going to do Viseo View. So Charlie Calvin's going to flip that chart just like what we're doing here in 30 to 45 minutes. So guests that live in Orlando can come to that.
Anyone know anybody in Orlando?
See the opportunity. And then if they decide to stay for the event, they can stay for the event. So that is on March 16th, Saturday. We've got a great lineup, teaching and training. We're going to get into the basics of how to build a business. And then ladies, every year, I started it last year, I'm hosting a women's event, April 26th and 27th in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's an event that, I mean, if anyone, who went last year in here? Debbie, Sherry, either one of y'all want to share what it meant to you and why everyone should go, and why the guys should tell their wives they should go? Sherry?
Yes. I highly recommend it for the gals. It's just a wonderful opportunity to get to be closer to to the female leadership. We had Carrie Larson there.
She'll be there, yep.
And, of course, Holly and Debbie, and they all got to speak, and it's just a wonderful time of just gals getting together without any pretenses whatsoever. I mean, we had a pajama
Yeah.
the second night, and it's just things that you wouldn't normally do, but it's just a very, very fun time. They get down to serious business about giving you techniques for how women can build a business if you're single or if you're married. And so I just highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome, thank you. So that's on Paseo.com events calendar. So all of these events tomorrow night in Boynton Beach, that's on there too. So keep an eye on the calendar. Thank you guys so much for coming. Don't forget, the donuts are back there and they're free. Thank you to Steve and Nancy so much for having They got coffee back there. Free,
Coffee,
so.
donuts.
I bet their cash register may be open if you want to buy like some furniture. So
We can always open it for that.
Charlie, did you want to wrap it up?
Yep, we're gonna wrap it up.
We got about another hour and a half.